the busy day, many people carry themselves from one place to another, standing, walking. How do they stand in regard to posture? Does that slouch look attractive or comfortable? Why should anyone suffer poor posture when good posture is easy? Look at that fellow. Bob carries himself well, doesn't he? Or take Jane, for example. Her posture adds to her appearance, doesn't it? In the gym with an instructor, perhaps we can study posture with Jane and Bob. All right, just what is good posture? Is it rigid and stiff like this? Is it slouched and droopy like this? Actually, good posture is the best compromise between straight alignment for balance and gentle curves for absorbing shock. Let's look at these two sticks for a moment. A straight, stiff body is jarred by every step. This, in your body, would be very tiring. But certain parts of your body can have a natural curve, a gentle curve, to absorb shock. Watch. Notice how the cushion can absorb part of the jar, but the curve must be gentle. Too much curve may throw you out of balance. So good posture combines straightness for balance and curves for absorbing shock. Of course, you want to hold those bones of your structure in the best and most comfortable alignment. And let's see why. Notice how flexible the structure of the body is. Unless your muscles hold it right, your structure soon drops to an awkward and uncomfortable position. The pelvis is the foundation of good posture because of its relation to the legs and to the spine. It can really throw you off. Normally, the pelvis is held by sets of muscles in front and in back. These muscles should be in balance, each doing its share. If the pelvis is allowed to tilt out of position, see what happens to the spine and to the whole body. You can see why this is called swayback. Even though a swayback is seriously out of balance, it feels natural to some people. Do you know why? If the posture is allowed to stay like this, these front muscles soon become stretched and weak. The muscles behind actually become shorter to fit the tilt. Strengthen, stretch, and stay right. 3 steps to good posture. But first to check to make sure that we're not fighting anything more than bad habits. Relax. See the hollow? Too much. Can Bob reduce it here? All right. First, strengthen the front muscles. With knees up, pull up and twist over, like that. Build up to a number of these, and you'll feel those abdominal muscles working and being strengthened. That's right. Take it easy at first. Now to stretch those shortened back muscles. Using only the muscles of your arms, pull your trunk forward as far as you can. Just let your trunk coast forward. Your arms stretch the muscles of your back. That's it. Of course, exercises like these will help you correct bad posture and also maintain good posture if you stay right. Now, just as the forward pelvic tilt can induce a swayback, the backward tilt of the pelvis can bring about a slouch. See how the spine curves back and disturbs the body? The muscles of the back are stretched and become weak, while the abdominal muscles grow shorter. Even if the slouch didn't tire you out, it certainly would ruin your appearance. Let's see the exercises to guard against this condition and correct it. First, we'll strengthen the muscles of the back. Hook your feet and pull up into high swan arches like this. Do you feel the pull? Now that the back muscles are being strengthened, we'll stretch the abdominal muscles by pulling with the arms. You see, you're really using other muscles to pull these out to their normal length. The pelvic tilt has other bad effects. When you slouch, your body's off balance, and you become round-shouldered. The muscles of the back become stretched and weak. These, in the chest, become shorter. Maybe Bob will show us how to avoid this. First, to strengthen the back. Stand a little away from a wall, a little more than a foot away. Now, keeping your feet, hips, and shoulders all in line, press back with your hands. That's it. You're using those muscles of the upper back. You're strengthening them. Feel it? Now you are ready to stretch the muscles of the chest. Standing just a little back of a doorway, fall forward. Relax. Let your weight fall on your arms. Don't fight it, just relax. You feel a pull on those muscles of the chest. They're being stretched. Notice the way Bob keeps his head back and his chin in. That not only helps the muscle stretching, but develops the neck muscles to prevent a forward head. You see, round shoulders often bring on a forward head. After a time, these muscles are stretched and weakened. And here's an exercise to keep those muscles strong. Be sure your head is comfortable on the pad. Now, pulling your chin in, press back with your head and hands. A deep breath and lifting of the rib box promotes chest posture. These strengthened muscles will help you to hold your head high in comfortable posture. A good posture comes from strengthening the right muscles, stretching others, and staying right in pelvis, shoulders, and head. But there's another factor of posture, the supports for all this. The feet should be strong and flexible. Remember what we said about absorbing shock? The normal foot has two arches, the longitudinal arch and the transverse arch. These arches are important to the absorbing of shock as we walk. And there's a simple way to check your foot and see the condition of your arches. That's right. Study your footprint. The arch that provides the cushion will not normally print, so the normal strong foot looks like this. And if the arches are weak, they'll make a print like this. Check also the middle of the ball of the foot. If there are calluses here, it may be a sign of a weakened transverse arch. And here's an exercise to strengthen both arches. The idea is to curl the toes in, bunching the towel, and then pull the towel toward you. That's it. Curl in. If you're doing it right, you can see the pocket. Then the exercise is strengthening your arches. You will want to check alignment of your entire body with a plumb bob. Do you see the combination of balance with a gentle curve? See that the ankles and the pelvis fall along the line. Here is a gentle curve in the spine, but again the head and shoulders are right in line. Once you learn to maintain good posture naturally, it's the easiest one to hold. Of course, there's the matter of lateral balance. If you suspect lateral unbalance of your posture, check with your instructor or your doctor. Strengthen, stretch, and stay right. Learn the feel of good posture. It's a valuable asset. Perhaps Jane is going out on a date. You'll find, as she does, that good posture adds to your appearance and feeling of well-being. Perhaps Bob is going to see about a job. He'll be comfortable and he'll make a good impression because his posture is right. Through checks and exercises, he knows that it will stay right.